If you were still here, I'd have a hard time explaining what I'm doing with my life. You had such strong ideas about who you thought I should be. Someone else. Someone with a different dream. Maybe your dream. If I could just tell people you're a psychologist, you'd say. Or a mathematician. A mathematician. I can barely even divide because I missed 2 weeks of long division that time I had my appendix out in the 4th grade. The truth is, I missed a lot of geography, too. Maybe that's why I never seem to know which direction I'm headed. Connections between things are not always so clear. The thing no one tells you is this: you can't always make up for what you miss. Would you still bargain about what I'm doing with my life like you did when I came out to you? Isn't there one boy you could love? You'd ask me so wistfully. Of course, that was before you understood, before you grew to like my girlfriends, before you grew to love my partner, and I was all of a sudden no longer allowed the smallest complaint about her. Now, though, I need you to understand. From wherever you are, that unknowable place, I know you must still exist somewhere. But if you were still here, you'd never want to tell someone what I do now, unless there was a better word for it. If only you could truthfully say that I was a healer, like you thought I was that time I put my hand on your forehead and your headache went away, which was merely coincidence. But someone who helps people die? What exactly is that? Last week, it was a woman named Rose. She told me 3 months earlier that when the time came, she wanted me to hold her hand. Even if I struggle, she said, please trust me, I know what I need. Don't let go. Rose was so gentle. I never imagined she would really try to pull away, but she knew herself. She struggled. And I held on to her hand like she was one of those mechanical bucking bulls you pay to ride in a bar. At one point, even though she was weak, she dug her fingernails into my hand, trying to make me let go. I didn't let her go. I hold on. I changed people's dirty pajamas and wiped the sweat from their hair. I try to understand what they mean when they gurgle a few words. Some of the people are shrunken little birds, fluttering their wings for the last time. Some sink slowly beneath consciousness, as though they've fallen into a pond. I don't do it because I'm good. I do it because it's the least I can do. It's only been a few months in the training, but I think this will stick. You don't have to say the words. Death doula. You can call me whatever you want. Whatever makes you feel that I belong to you. The last time I saw you, you were so happy to be back in your apartment. You had a lady helping you, and she made your eggs just the way you like them, poached softly with the yolk intact. She squeezed fresh orange juice for you, and I could tell by the look on your face that these little food items had become your daily joy. I thought I'd be back a couple weeks later, but by then, the virus had started to spread. If I got on a plane, I might have brought it to you in your shriveled lungs. Watching you droop and fade bit by bit on a computer screen from thousands of miles away was not what I ever imagined. I was always going to be there with you. I was never going to let you leave without me. But you did not complain that I couldn't come to help you, to hold your hand, to sit on your bed and bring you tea. But forget that you don't like tea. You think of it as watery and weak. But okay, I'll try lemon lift, you sometimes said, hoping to please me. When I had nightmares as a 5-year-old, you could not think of anything comforting to say, but still, you brought me warm Lipton tea in small floral china cups. Think of something happy, you'd say, sitting on my bed. Your birthday. 12 days before you die, you asked me the question on the phone. Do you think there's still hope I can get better? 3 days later, you whisper, I just want to know that I've been loving and that I've been loved. When you leave the planet, at first it feels abstract to me, like when you hear about a meteor, but you aren't one of the people outside, standing in the moonlight, looking up at the sky. All the people who are out there, just huddled in their jackets, share a special event, a moment where you experience the release of celestial debris. And it makes you feel something and believe in something bigger than yourself. I didn't mean to miss it.
Mm.